I'm an indie artist from New York City. I make a lot of alt pop, like very much new age hyper pop type music, and I'm very grateful to be here and thank you for having me.
Okay.
Hi guys, my name is Jjang.E. You guys could call me Louis. That's my English name I go by. I am a content creator and I am trying music now. So thank you so much for having me here.
Awesome. Identity.
Best 3 words. To think on the spot, I would say this is a basic word, but I think unique. I want to do something that like not a lot of other artists do. So I always try to do something different, not just to be different, but I just like different things. I think fun. I love fun energy, and even when I do make sad songs, I still want it to be like some of my sad songs I still have like a very fun vibe to it. And third, I want to be inspirational too, because I want like with the software I have and the tools I have, it's really not like some expensive thing that a lot of other musicians might use like $1,000 studios. Like I make most of my music in my bedroom, so if you do like my music or just like what I do, like you could easily do it as well. Yeah, I think that I would pretty much the person I am on stage and in music, I really is just like that in general. So yeah, I wouldn't change a thing. I love being myself on and off stage, the same person.
I was always attention seeker. Yeah, I know it's funny, right? So I used Instagram before they had the reels, which is like back then, like 2017, 2018. I tried to take a photo with my phone and make like Instagram as my outfit diary kind of stuff. And then I started getting followers and somehow reels came out and I hopped onto TikTok. So here I am. Followers suddenly grew. Some of the videos, it blew up. I also recreated a lot of K-pop artist outfits with my own wardrobe. So it has a similar vibe. So very thankful for like algorithm and all the supporters that supported me through those little years of journey. So that's how it got started, to be honest.
Cool.
Yes, definitely I got better because that was when I just started editing the videos. So I was still getting to know the features of the softwares or phone app that's a video editing apps. Now my hand got faster. Like I know where, like which button is at where. So like that's what I do. So for example, I recently recreated One Piece inspired outfits. It's an anime. And what is it? Naruto. Naruto inspired outfit as well. Those are, for editing wise, it takes about 30 minutes to an hour.
Okay.
But the filming is I think is the hard part because you have to change like 8 times. So now I guess 2 hours in total.
Sure.
Yeah, so it reduced an hour, but I don't think it can get any more shortened.
Yeah. And you film and edit all yourself?
Yes. With my tripod, like this camera.
Yes.
When I was very young, I was scouted from a company to be a trainee. And before that, I was like any kid, I just wanted to be like an astronaut or something. But I didn't really know being a musician could even be a career until I was a trainee. And then, me and the company parted ways and I returned back here in the States. But ever since then, I was like, maybe this like music is something I actually do want to pursue. So even though I didn't follow the traditional like training to idol route, I realized that there's a lot of other artists I look up to and I want to try to like, not replicate, but I'm inspired by to try to like Toshi is her example and stuff. So I realized that this is something that's possible. I just love music, so it's my favorite thing.
That's
A lot of people in 88 Rising just because, you know, I'm Asian myself, and I never really grew up listening to Asian artists. So I would say my biggest inspiration, and I think I've said this in almost every single interview I've done, but it's Paramore. I really like Hayley Williams. Every song they've ever done, and even how they evolved as a band to the new music they do, is just, I really like not only like just them as music, but like their story, and I like Paramore a lot. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, entirely. I'm actually.
Really funny on another like goal I had was I wanted to be a hairstylist, which is what he does. But I was thinking like fashion for sure. Like I used to do a lot of fashion internships in school and stuff. Cool. So I love fashion and stuff. But music is such engraved in my soul that I don't like, even if I if I can't make a career out of music, I would still do it no matter what, even just for fun, even if it's just for myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, okay. I promise I am not fed up person. But then I never got really inspired by a lot of people. I get ideas from other creators, but however, there was no one I actually looked up to, because everyone is their own person. I respect what they do, but they didn't really influence me of how I wanted to create, because I already know where I'm going, what I want to create. I just need more ideas.
Sure.
So, and challenges, of course, everybody goes through this, but hate comments. I wear a mask, and on videos, I try to get out of the shell right now, so I take a lot of photos without the mask. Try to go, not on the stage, but meet and greets. When I'm just walking around, I try to take my mask off. But when I first started being on the social media, mask fisher, like they don't even know how I look. But first, I am really good at ignoring hate comments. But however, if you keep seeing that for 100th time, it kind of gets to you.
Of course.
So that was a little challenge I think I faced.
Sure.
But now, I don't care.
Nice. Nice.
First, I was only focused in fashion. Like, I didn't create anything other than fashion. Or like thirst traps, right? That's the reason why I work out. But the recent days, I try to be more all-rounder. So I still do create videos for the outfits, but we do not own infinite wardrobe, like infinite clothes. So I think I showed all my wardrobe throughout like 2-3 years from like 2020. So now like if I show my daily outfits again, it's the repeating outfits.
Sure.
So to me, it got really boring. So I started creating more of the relatable contents, or like if I find something very funny, I would recreate that in my own taste. So, and then of course I have to give the credit because I got inspired by that person.
Sure.
Yeah.
For music. Definitely, even to this day, I've tried to take vocal lessons, and to be fair, I definitely should try to take lessons again. But I think the hardest part about trying to self-learn how to do anything is just the confidence factor, because you never know if you're really doing it right, because the only person you're judging is yourself. So especially when it comes to singing, I really had to I watched a lot of documentaries of other artists and them in the studio, and them just vocal training behind the scenes, and I would just kind of imitate that, and I would just record myself, listen to the original song or listen to what they're doing, and then just go this does not sound right, or this sounds pretty on par. And that's the hardest part about it. But it also is easy in the sense where I'm not worried about anyone judging me other than myself. So if for those who can't afford lessons, because any lessons is really expensive, I think it's possible to self-train if you have the right confidence to know if you're doing it right or wrong. Yeah.
So people who's starting out. Okay, so right now, a lot of people are starting to create than before. So is it called influx?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
like there's like surge of like a lot of people who's trying to create from zero. So algorithm is not that friendly anymore. So
Sure.
you need way more of your niche, or if you're trying to create fashion, you really need to do well-made videos. Like if you know how to edit videos with using this kind of camera with the cool effects that is actually needed if you're trying to like spike up with the followers you're trying to get. But besides all that, I would just say be consistent. That's what I did from 6 years of creations. I never skipped one time. Like I always posted every single day, or at least one time in 2 days. And then I kept it for till now, like from the day one till now. So yeah, be consistent. That's number one. That's
Yeah.
number one.
I usually something I learned from my mentor, Ted Park. So when I was really young, I used to have writer's block a lot, just because I never understood how artists was able to put their emotions into songs so fast. So one time, when I was really young, when I was in the studio with Ted, I was taking too long. So like he got upset, but in the valid way, he got upset. He was like, "Okay, you're taking too long." So he kicked me out the booth, got in the booth, and he just made me watch him write his whole song in 10 minutes. So he just freestyled the whole song in 10 minutes. And after that day, it's been many years now, but I was like, okay, I have to be able to learn how to do this. So I practiced every day, and now besides the instrumental part, which is usually a little harder because I'm only fluent in some instruments and not others. So I use a MIDI for everything. But when it comes to lyrics, at least, I'm able to just, I don't like overthinking anymore. So even if the lyric sounds corny or something, I'll usually just keep it in, and I'll just, I think the way you sing the words also, like the lyric itself might be per se like corny, but if you sing in a certain way, it actually sounds very like
Sure.
nice. Yeah.
Sure.
I never thought about abandoning content creation since content creation was my hobby. My main profession is a hair work, like
Hairstylist?
Yes, hairstylist. Yes, that's my main job, and I would just, like I said before, it was just an outfit diary at first. So I might be more slow poster if I was trying to abandon, but I wouldn't abandon it completely because I spend way too much time. It's like my kid. I grew it since like 0 followers, and then now it's a bigger platform with like a lot of supporters I have. So even seeing the supporters I gained, I just want to still post and then let them know I'm still there, even though in the future, if I don't work as an active creator, still want to let them know I'm alive,
Yeah,
give them
absolutely.
news. And overwhelming, since it became part of my job now, it kind of got overwhelmed, as in I get pressured of making contents. Before it was more fun, relaxed, I like this, let's do it. But now I'm like, some days, I'm like, I have to make this, pack everything one day. So those kind of like mentally draining. But other than that, it's all good. It's a mindset.
Sure.
If you have a good mindset, you'll get through.
First one, there's an original song that I have. It's called Still, and how I made it was I started first by recording my friend's heartbeat. So I used the heartbeat as the bass. And then because it was a very orchestral song, and I don't know how to play violin and stuff, I watched a lot of orchestras. And I watched how, because when you're using a MIDI, it's all virtual. So it sounds very like stagnant. Like sometimes if you're not using, like hitting it the right way, it just sounds like you're playing a virtual instrument. But I wanted to sound as real as possible. So I watched a lot of orchestras, and I specifically watched for like, fan cams? But I was just watching fan cams of the violin player. So stuff like that to really understand how they play it in real life and how to hold notes a little longer, when is the proper time to let go of a note, rather than just hitting the keys as if it was any other instrument. Like each instrument's different on a MIDI. So yeah, that one I treated it like an orchestra, and that I was just putting myself in the position of each player of the instrument, and yeah, that took a long time. That was
Yeah.
No, because I would say human is greedy animal.
Sure.
Yeah, we have endless greed. So my first, well, but I would say this, but if you can utilize that to have have a new goal, so you can run again to the new goal rather than I'm done. Now I have no goal, so you're like just don't want to do anything, right? That first goal was 1 million followers, and I somehow reached it, and then I was like so happy. I was like 1M, that's crazy. Now my goal is 2 million, which I'm still running into, and then between those times algorithm changed, so I faced like followers going down and going up back again. Some videos I spend like hours on it, it doesn't go viral, so I get upset, but it's the long-term game you're playing. So I would say 1 mil, but I have new goal now, 2 million. But for hair, no, hair I think I'm satisfied because I already learned all the skills. Only thing I really need to do is catch up with the trends. Yeah, and then when new haircuts coming out,
Yeah.
see it and then think about how I should cut it if I'm cutting someone's hair. Oh, because I always was try to put in balance in between. So first when it was hobby, I worked full-time hair salon, and then one day I was off. I just go out, you go out on the day off, and then I just took outfit photos. That's how it started.
Okay.
And then when the content creation, when I was gaining followers, and then actually followers is not the reason why I had to reduce the hair. It's the advertisement I was getting from other brands. So it's like a few $100 per post, right? They pay you, and I was like, this is so interesting. So maybe this has future. So I reduced 1 day of hair salon. So I was working 4 days, and then using the 2-3 days that I'm at home to use that time as a content creation. So now I work once a month in hair salon, but I still do it because it's a skill set I have, and I still have regular clients coming in. So yeah, so that's my balance. So if I reduce one, then I'll put more time in the other. So it doesn't really get overwhelming for me.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay.
My most significant obstacle. I'm still going through the obstacle.
That's so fair.
It's
That's
that
so
I
valid.
never went viral yet. But and I'd like to be very honest. I used to be not upset. So that's not the right word, but I used to have a lot of doubt that I ever will go viral. Because like I'm close. I surround myself with a lot of people who are very successful. But I've learned over time that it was obstacle. What was the other thing?
Like a significant achievement. That
Oh,
you've had.
and it leads into that.
Okay, nice.
So at first, I thought not going viral was my biggest obstacle. That I just is probably just not meant for me, because some of it is luck based. But I realized that my greatest achievement is the fact that I'm here right now, and that I got to meet him and be friends with him. Because like it is crazy. Like I have a friend who is a producer for a lot of bigger groups, and he texted me in the middle of the night one night, like when I was doing shows. He was like, "How are you doing this? Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, how is someone who doesn't even have music on Spotify doing tours, doing shows?" And it made me realize that, oh, this is an achievement. Like it's not normal for this to be able to be possible. So even if I don't go viral anytime soon, I think being able to sit here when I'm like from New York City and travel to do shows is a huge achievement for me.
Yeah, absolutely. I will say.
He's turning 5 in 6 months.
Oh my goodness.
So if you guys followed me ever, like day one, I got my cat, then it's been already 5 years. Time flies.
Wow.
That's
Yeah, so
amazing.
that's an update. He's very healthy, no health problems, very happy. Still very whiny, very vocal cat. When I'm doing lives, he's like, "Ah," from, I don't know, and then, yeah. So he's very healthy, so that's a good update.
Yeah.
So The title of the thing is a lie because I had a working mic. I did break my mic, but I got a new one right away. But then it made at the time I was like I bring up a lot of other artists because I just love other musicians and what they do. So at the time it was when Steve Lacy was on the rise, and another artist called David. So these two artists, they started their entire career off of just recording on their cell phone and the iPhone earbud mic, and that was incredible because they have millions of streams, and in interviews and studio behind the scenes, they're just recording music on this, and and they're able to make professional sounding music just because through, I guess, pure talent alone. So I was like, in the future, I can't do stuff like that. Like, let's say I did go viral or something, there comes standards with going that famous. So if I want to experiment and try to do stuff now, I was like, what if my first project is just like some guy making music, and let's see if I can make it sound good with just my phone mic. So I did that whole thing off of my phone mic, and I made all the instrumentals with my phone as well. Yeah, I just wanted to be like, it's entirely possible, and I wanted to prove to myself, not even to anyone else, that I could do it too. So then after that, I was like, yeah. And even to this day, I make most of my demos on my phone. And if I really like something, I'll bring it to the studio. But most of the time, I love writing music the way that they do it. It's just so, you don't overthink when you do that. Yeah, because it's just you alone and your thoughts.
Sure. Yeah.
No, it will never be a sustainable career. No, unless you blow up, unless you seriously blow up. I don't know if you guys know Bella Porch. She blew up on TikTok with doing and then now she sings, right? Well, she was already good at singing. Or Wisdom K. He's like a lot of fashion influencers look up to. He does a lot of ads. He's like a celebrity figure now. So if you're on that route, then you will, even though you don't do it later, you already got so much fame and you're already made a lot of money that you would have, you don't have to work, right? Because you probably already have it saved. I don't know how much they make, to be honest, but that's just my thoughts. But for people just staying in, not going on to that level, just I have more followers than other content creators, yes, but but I'm still searching how I can stabilize my incomes. I have still challenges. Sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to work more in there. So, it's not just a number, So definitely not. It's a risky job.
Yeah.
So definitely, if anyone's thinking of full-time content creation, think one more time. Take it as a hobby. That's the best way. So don't think that you have to do it. Have fun with it, and if you blow up and get some ads, that's a really good start. But if you don't get doubt yourself. Just have fun with it. I think that's my really something I want to tell to everybody that's trying to make fun.
Yeah, 100%.
That was my first ever, we were together for that. That was my first ever convention I actually ever went to. So I never even went to one for fun. And I've always wanted to, but it's just one of those things that it's a lot of money and I just never came around to it. So being able to perform in it and meet so many voice actors and meet Crystal K and all these incredible people was really cool to me. I felt like imposter syndrome. Like I can't believe I got to perform on the same stage as all the other people, and I'm really grateful for that. And I just like anime and stuff. So playing the games was fun. Everything about that event was fun for me. Yeah.
How was it for you?
So I'm a local in Atlanta, so I always paid to go to. So I always paid the ticket, to go there to meet my friends in the cons and people my friend that comes from other states. But this time I got invited. I was like, whoa, okay. And then I was more happy because I got to be with Toshi for that event. Like we did events a few times, but that was more meaningful because it's like really one of the biggest con in Atlanta, as an anime. So it was a really meaningful time for me to be there. Yeah, it was an honor. Yeah.
I have the greatest solution of all time. I'm just blind. So like I can't see, like even right now while I'm in classes. So to this day I still get anxiety, but because I just take off my glasses anyways, I'm so blind to the fact I can't even see the crowd. So the benefit of that is that I'm not nervous anymore because I feel like I'm just performing alone in my bedroom, like looking to nothing. The downside though is, fans sometimes want me to look at a sign or pass their phone, and it looks like I'm ignoring them. I literally just cannot see them. So sometimes I think I should wear glasses
Sure.
to have more engagement. But that's how I deal with my anxiety.
Okay, that's great.
Collaborations. I am working with different producers right now, trying to get into more music because I like singing. Like I really love singing. That's one of my hobby where I let my stress out. So that's a little spoiler. Nothing has been made yet, so like no updates on that. But in the future, I might have more updates. But my song is coming out. Can't pick up my phone. I wrote it. I mean, I didn't write it. Ted. You know how he said he wrote everything in 10 minutes, like that's what he did. Because I told him I want to sing about working like all the time because I'm literally working either hair salon or at home, either doing lives or making content, right? So, and then he, made it, and then I sang it. It will come out in February 21st. I think that's the release date. So that's a really big update, but not really a collaboration in contents, but musically, yes, it's gonna.
We want to go to everywhere together. We love working together. I said this I think in other interview before too, but I've worked with a lot of people and I've enjoyed working with other people, but I have like Jjang.E feels like a brother. Like we're really close, and I feel we're really different and part of some of our aesthetics and some of our interests and stuff, but what the most important thing for me is we're really similar in our goals and our morals too. Like I really like that, how kind and how good of a person he is. So yeah, I definitely want to continue to do even more shows, and I want us to continue to like grow together. Yeah, for sure. I would love to.
Yes, we would love to.
Yeah, we would love to.
Yeah.
Yes.
In the future, we will. We will rule the earth. Right?
Rule the earth
Yes.
is crazy, but yeah.
That's the ultimate goal, really.
Yeah. I definitely have been letting down all my fans because I keep saying that I will eventually drop on Spotify and stuff. So I really mean it when I do say it this time that like my biggest obstacle was also like finding what I even wanted my sound to be like, because I am in like the K-pop scene a lot, and I never felt connected to I love K-pop music, but me myself I always wanted to do more of like Asian American type of indie rock music. And I think now it's like I'm pretty confident that I can do that very well. So I think that's the type of genre I'm definitely going to stick with, at least for the beginning, when I drop my first official project very soon. Yeah. Next New Year's show we're doing together for sure.
Okay, nice.
Yes.
Perfect.
So we don't have a date yet, but
trying to be in April.
yes,
Yeah.
I took a break from New York shows just because I lived there and stuff, and I felt like I wasn't able to put on as good of a show because it is hard to hold shows in New York and stuff. But I think this next one, especially if we're doing it together, I'm very excited because that will be when he has music out too.
Yes.
So
Okay,
it won't just
cool.
be me. Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
That'd be awesome. AWA was up there. AWA was up there, but I think most memorable. What was your most memorable?
I got invited to Puma show in New York, and probably like one of the biggest fashion show I've ever been,
Cool.
and that was amazing. And I was sitting with Becky G, literally right in front of me, and I didn't know who she was because she was wearing big sunglasses.
Cool.
But so I didn't notice it was Becky G, but I know who she is, So that was a really grateful moment.
Yeah, that's cool. That's amazing. My friend, my photographer friend, just got invited to New York Fashion Week, so she's so.
I'm also
excited.
going.
Really cool.
Oh my God. I like everybody was like, you should apply, and I was like, I can't, but I might have to one day.
Oh, I thought of mine. I got a dog.
Okay.
That was my biggest thing. Yeah.
Oh, wait, you got a dog?
I have a big German Shepherd.
Really?
It's a bear.
Wow.
Yeah. So
cute.
I just knew someone who was moving back to Asia, so they couldn't bring the dog. I was like, okay, it's mine now. So I have a big, and I never owned a dog before.
Okay.
So this is very fun, and I accidentally chose the world's biggest dog.
Yeah, I was about to say such an energetic
Yes.
breed.
So
That's
it's a
for
big
sure.
bear. I very, very much love rap. Rap has been, even when I was a trainee, I was trained to be a rapper. So I love like a lot of, even music, like I love Cardi. I love Playboy Cardi. But I listen to J. Cole a lot. I listen to a lot of rap. I don't really rap anymore. Not because I don't like rapping, but just because I felt like I kind of do have to pick image to have, or else it'll be very hard to explain. Like it'll be like, oh, we want to go to Toshi show? Sure. And then like, what does he do? Oh, he's a singer. And then I just start busting bars. Like I feel like it'd be very hard to manage.
Sure.
But I think in the future I definitely will start rapping again. But I love rap music. Yeah. Yeah. And then you kind of you listen to the music you love performing too.
Yes.
Though. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Okay.
Yeah, he has a little like opposite side of
Yeah.
what he listen and trying to perform.
Yeah.
But for me, I like slow songs, like
Yeah,
ballads,
ballads,
and I like to
yeah.
sing ballads.
Okay.
So like Bruno Mars,
Okay,
Langer,
Yeah. Those are
yeah,
good.
so
It sounds really crazy, but I hear me out. I feel like I've been listening to a lot of country music, but not like the really crazy yeehaw ones, but like there's some folk country.
Okay, sure, yeah.
It's hard to explain, but like I forgot her full name, but there's an artist named Maggie. She has a song named Alaska. Like a lot of folk music. I don't think I'll ever make folk music or country music, but I love the way, specifically the instruments. Like the tone of the guitar is very nice, and I love the vibes of it. Although I don't think I'll ever do country, but I do. I'm starting to appreciate it a bit more than I think an average person would.
Sure.
because I'm so new, I want to do everything I could, like as much as possible, and find something that I really like and find my colors as a future artist. Because for me, I'm like really don't know what to do. It's kind of like black right now. So I want to explore in the future, and I wanna work with him on the song too. So I wanna like experience what his type of songs.
I'll make him rap.
Yeah. We'd love to see it. We'll love to see it happen.
Yeah, so
Try everything.
exploration right now
Yeah.
for me.
Okay, wonderful. Really.
Should I go first?
Yeah. Either one.
Okay. Hello, guys. Thank you so much for all the support you guys give me. That's like you guys are what makes me keep going, even though I kind of go. Everyone has a downfall, but yeah. So thank you so much for your support. I am not really expressing the love, but just know that I'm always being appreciative with all your supports and love. And hope you guys listen to my new music. Okay.
That's really cool. Thank you guys so much. I honestly like the fact that I'm sitting here with Jjang.E, with you guys doing this is kind of crazy because I never thought that I would ever like really do anything outside of New York City. And for the past 2.5 years now, I've been going to so many different places, and like these past few months was the first time I ever did something in Atlanta. So the fact that I'm still being able to visit new places and do all this stuff, it's genuinely like a miracle, especially with someone who has no music out. So I'm very, very grateful for you guys, and I definitely want to continue to be the same person I am no matter what. Like even if I blow up from here or something, like I'm really glad that I never went viral or anything yet, because these smaller things that I've done so far has been probably the most meaningful for me. So thank you guys. I appreciate it.
I can't stop,